Well, hello there, sir. Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Near the border, where quarrels occur. Always a pleasure. Why?
Not buying?
Cruise at your leisure, sir.
That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, if you think me a liar, then buy something. And see the truth for yourself. Hope to see you again.
Not much has changed since I was a girl.
Well, wet song. How much of a welcome sight?
The hunting for one day.
Life's been pretty kind about anyway.
Off the market I go.
Bed calls, and I
My
shan't
feet always
resist.
take me here.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Can't remember the last time I did a
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Give me a moment to think.
Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Reckon your roads, trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least. You'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Pleasure doing business. Go on, have a look.
Is this some manner of trial?
Not sure what they expect.
Tis well
I'm no cook, am I?
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many How goes the collection? Made any progress? Always a pleasure.
Well, hello. Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the ball. Order where quarrels are. Occur every other day. Do come again?
Well then, son, how might I be of service? Someone comes to relieve me.
Mayhap I'll nose around. See what's selling lately.
Is that all you've got?
That's the last straw.
Interested in my wares?
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
I'll take any chance not to lose on my trouble. Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Reckon your road's been a long one. No use hiding it. I've seen my share of trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Many thanks. Interested in my wares?
Wonder what's going on in town.
These soldiers like discipline.
Suppose I'd best get to work.
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
I'm unsure how best to proceed. This is quite a quandary.
So well every
Somehow my feet
I sleep
always
on my
carry
work.
me.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
Go on, have a look. Fancy a kick.
This armor's seen better days.
There's no easy thing.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Whatever am I today?
I'm in fine fettle today.
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you? I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No! How can that be?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly mean that, sir? If you return him to me, I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
I'll take any chance not to think on that.
Have you come from Vernworth? How are things there? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of fell beasts, and so little are survivors anticipated that you'll find not even a checkpoint here. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night, when the monsters sleep, but no longer. Since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their nightly battleground. 'Tis nigh impassable now. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it?
We could obtain some rare materials here, if it pleases you, Master. Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
How might I be of assistance?
Aye, I'm well enough, thank you.
I end up feeling weary even after a day. You'll never believe this, but the other day I saw an elven woman and a dwarven man walking. Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the same room and they'll be trading blows before you can blink. Mayhap my eyes deceived me.
I only work when I fancy.
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? Nature works in mysterious ways.
Shame there aren't as many folk spinning tall tales in the tavern of late. I rather enjoyed hearing the one about the Gigantus. Have you heard it? 'Tis said to descend in times of conflict, scattering friend and foe alike, and leaving only death and ruin in its wake. Sounds like the last thing we need, doesn't it?
Is there aught you require?
What? This again? I am aware of the situation.
I feel bad for the lad.
But I don't have time to go chasing after every child who goes missing. Monsters are a fact of life in these parts. 'Tis not the first time they've preyed on some poor villager, and it shan't be the last. There's nary a thing I can do about it.
Sir, how can I be of assistance?
Have you heard the rumors? The residents of a...
Not much going on hereabouts.
Aye, I met Roger by the cenotaph, on the eastern side of town. He had what looked like a bundle of grass with him, only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. When I asked what he was doing with it, he would say no more than 'twas a secret. So I told him to get home safe, and we parted ways. Yet no sooner had I turned my back than I heard him scream. I charged to his aid, but a wolf was already scarpering with him and its jaws. Poor lad. His cries haunt me even now. Pray help him if you can, sir. He deserves a better fate than this.
It falls on me to resolve this.
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy woman.
I've got to do this.
It will take a better mind than mine to solve this.
Things will sort themselves out.
Go on, have a look.
If I could, I'd never leave.
Good day, sir.
Well, I grow restless when I do the same thing.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Wouldn't say no to a nice, juicy beast steak.
It falls on me to resolve this.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow.
What am I to do?
Wonder if there's...
There are quite a few beastrons are in Batal, but you scarce see them this side of the border. Strange that, considering some say Vermund was a beastron kingdom in bygone days. Mayhap you've seen those headless statues on roads and such? Tellies, they're meant to be depictions of a beastron ruler. Couldn't tell you whether any of that's true or not, mind. 'Tis simply aught I overheard at the tavern. All the best tales come from travellers in the inn.
What am I supposed to do about it?
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Just about anyway. Tired. Suppose I'll draw the water now.
Could it be aught's befallen the scent? If I cannot dissuade you from pressing onward.
Even after a day of rest.
Have a look.
Steady gets the job done. Greetings, sir, and welcome to the Sword and Staff. We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to forgive us if the ale runs dry. The Sword and Staff is open for business. The Sword and Staff is open for business.
Tisn't my way to gossip with the citizenry.
Interested in my wares?
Not good will come of this.
Reckon your roads, trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but gold's made to be spent. Many thanks. Go on, have a look.
I'm dead on my
Slim
feet
pickings of
after
late.
today's training.
Those recruits dubbed no pommel from Point.
Oh, tell me I haven't got...
I ought to report.
Aye, I met Roger by he had what looked like a bundle of grass with him, only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. When he would say no more than 'twas a secret. Yet no sooner had I charged to his aid. But poor lad, pray help him if you can, sir.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll... Will this take long? I've ought to be doing. And there's value in freedom. Value beyond gold.
Aught I can do for you?
I'm tired of breaking...
Fancy a broken arm? Why, that's my speciality.
I got nothing for ye.
Save it, cuz. I'm not interested.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit.
Leave this place at once. You have no right to be here.
Suppose I'll start dusting. I've little else to do. Interested in my wares?
Oh.
Anyone could on make a living.
Dreadful road if aught goes awry.
Poor Rog. He truly is a lovely boy. He's always helping Morris in his shop. And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way and put them up for me. All pretty like. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the outskirts of town. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again? I suppose I can only hope.
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? Nature works in mysterious ways.
I've got to focus. If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering. It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to...
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Ah, oxen. 'Tis best to leave harmless creatures be.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look. I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
Right you are. We cannot break it from this side. I understand. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Over here, if you please.
Now here's a surprise. Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark. Shall we search for a path to lead us to it?
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side. Oh, Goblin!
Fire is not its weakness, but its strength. Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been killed. God, you roaring flame!
You've met your match! Well done, Master!
Hope this job plays out better than the last.
Would you mind coming over here?
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
True enough.
Goodness, we're higher up than I thought.
Take care not to fall.
Careful now. Over here, if you please.
Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
This battle is ours!
Well done. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Not bad.
I can be no less in service to the original.
Splendid.
I should be glad to assist you,
Foe worthy of caution. Lord save our best will do.
By your leave.
King will only play to the enemy's advantage.
Place your feet. The sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as tis our enemies. Lightning is not to be trifled with. Strike me if you can. Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist. Use these flames to smite our enemies.
fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Of course.
Oxen are sturdy creatures, aren't they?
'Tis best to leave harmless creatures be.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?